హాయ్ హలో ఎవ్రీబడి, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ మన స్టార్స్. ఈరోజు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మీ అందరి గురించి ఒక స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ నేనైతే తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది. అండ్ తను ఒక మోడల్గా తన కెరీర్ని స్టార్ట్ చేసి అండ్ అలాగే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఎంప్లాయీగా జాబ్ చేస్తూ కూడా తర్వాత జాబ్ని క్విట్ చేసి ఇప్పుడు సినిమాల్లో చాలా బాగా బిజీ అయిపోయి వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ మూవీస్, వెబ్ సిరీస్, మ్యూజిక్ వీడియోస్ ప్రతి దాంట్లో తన మార్క్ అంటూ క్రియేట్ చేసుకొని ఒక స్పెషల్ యాక్ట్రెస్గా ఇప్పుడు తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో కూడా యాత్ర 2 అనే సినిమాతో తొందరలో మన ముందుకు రాబోతున్న కేతకి నారాయణ్ మనతో ఉన్నారు. మరి మేడంతో మాట్లాడి, సో మీ అందరూ కూడా తెలుసు యాత్ర 2లోని వైఎస్ భారతి గారి రోల్ అయితే ప్లే చేయడం జరిగింది. మరి మేడంతో మాట్లాడి ఇంకా చాలా ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ అండ్ తెలుగు ఎలా ఉంది, తెలుగు వర్కింగ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అనేది ఇవన్నీ కూడా మేడం విషయాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. లెట్స్ గో. హాయ్ మ్యామ్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
Very good. How are you?
యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అండ్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్, ఐ థింక్ యూ ఆర్ ఆల్రెడీ వర్కింగ్ ద FC UK, right?
Yes.
And how is the first experience in Telugu industry?
It was very good. Actually, it was just a cameo in FC UK.
Yeah, we know that.
But it was with Jagapati Babu sir.
Yes.
So that was a memorable experience. And that was my first Telugu film. So I was by-hearting my lines and everything.
Okay.
And Jagapati sir said, like, why do you have to, you are not in school now. You don't have to, by-heart each and every line.
Okay.
You can take a prompter. You can just get used to of the lines. Read it 2-3 times. But later, like, just be confident while performing.
No.
So I think that was kind of advice I have got from Jagapati sir, which made my performance little easy during that time.
When I know about your about your journey or anything, such an inspirational journey from the software job to, and you are working in the Cognizant,
Yeah.
and you are turned into a model, and
Yeah.
after that, now you are an actress.
Yeah.
So, as an actress and as a woman, what runs in your mind when you quit that job?
So basically, I really love my job. Whatever I was doing it good. But I worked there for 4 years, and it was a time where it was at a peak of my career, like in that IT firm, that I will get promoted and then I can, do something really great there. But that was the time I left my job. So what happened, like before, like joining Cognizant, like while joining Cognizant and leaving Cognizant, there was a time in between I met with an accident. And I was not well and I had to be at home. I can't do any creative thing. I cannot even, see TV, like watch TV or listen to loud music. So I had a brain injury. So during that period, I realized that this is just one life I have got and I should do whatever I like. And then I left, like after that accident also, I did a job for 1.5 years. And then I quit the job. I was like, this is the right time to, make a move.
How do you decide, I want to go to this journey and I want to become an actress?
So basically, when like my native town is Akola, and I grew up there with my 2 sisters, Meghna, Madhumita, and my parents, my Ai Baba, like we call it Ai Baba in Marathi. So my Baba is a poet, and I used to go with him for a poetry sessions and literature sessions. So I felt that whenever he is reciting a poem, people used to get moved by the emotions. I mean, whether it is like a social or political poem, or the poem used to be about a woman in today's world, and people used to get moved by that. And I felt art is something which keeps you moving. And back home, my mom used to paint a lot, but when we started growing up, she stopped painting.
Okay.
But that was her part, like which came in me, and I also felt like I should stay connected to art, come what may in life. And then but my father is also a very practical person, so he said ki even if you want to do anything as a passion, you do it, but first you financially be independent.
Okay.
So I joined Cognizant, and then after 4 years after that accident, I made my mind clear that I really want to do this art form seriously, and I also want to make any change in the society through my art.
So now you are doing many films and music videos, web series. And how are they think about your ex-colleagues or employees or juniors or seniors? How they felt and how they enjoyed when you are in this place?
They
Is there any special memory or anything?
Yeah, of course. Like they message me like because we still talk, and I had a really great bond with my colleagues. So we are not only colleagues, but we were friends also. So so I don't get much time to meet them or do a get together or things like that. But they make sure that they all are meeting and they are having something together. So they just message me, now you have become such a big actor that you don't have time for us and all that. But that's a fun part. But they are also very happy that I took that decision at that time, and they had never imagined that I'll come till this, and audition, like work in a different languages, not only Marathi, but Telugu and Malayalam and then Hindi. So they are very happy, and I'm very happy. I most of the time I have really good friends around. So yeah, their wishes are also working.
Great. What as an actor, it is really blessing to working in the different industries.
Exactly.
But as a woman, how much it is safe and how much it risk for the woman mainly?
So basically, I feel it is safe.
Okay.
Especially after this Me Too movement happened, it is quite safe place for women. But at the same time, definitely you will get like bad people or people who will try to use you. I'm not only saying physically.
Okay.
कभी कभी किसी का पैसा रुका देते हैं, like things like that, or they will talk ill with you. So things like that will happen. Or I mean, these things are there, but you go to any profession and things like this will happen. So you just have to work on your skill set, make yourself so powerful with your talent that nobody will have any guts to come and talk to you rubbish. So I believe in that. And like I'm a completely no nonsense girl. So I don't take anything bullshit coming to me. I mean, I don't like that, and I am raised in that way.
Okay.
Like my father or my mother, I can definitely go and talk to them if something wrong is happening, or where I feel uncomfortable, and they are like my friends. They can guide me how I can deal with this situation. So yeah.
Great.
So nobody should take any kind of wrong people in their life.
You're working in different industries. So which language is more tough to learn or for dialogues or anything?
Okay.
And which language is more easier? I think that's definitely a mother tongue Marathi.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyways, which language is more tough to learn?
Malayalam is tough. Yeah, I mean, I realized that Telugu is much easier to by heart and understand. And even if you sometimes, like now I can understand what you're saying in Telugu.
Okay.
But Malayalam is quite tough, and they speak very fast also. But Telugu is, I think I can manage, and I'll be able to work in Telugu industry more fluently if I work on my language.
So which lines you learn first in Telugu?
There was this dialogue, Nikoti Iddamani. So that's a Telugu
Okay.
small
Is there any
line.
other Telugu words you simultaneously use that? Regularly you are using in sets or on sets or shootings?
I'm not saying much words actually.
From your team or anyways assistant director?
No, nobody taught me any bad words in Telugu. As I told you, I'm so no nonsense girl. Nobody had dared me to teach any words.
Tinnava.
Chinnava, eating, em kavali.
Yes, that's it. Em kavali.
Nenu vastanu.
Great.
Things.
So great. Anyways, and do you know the meaning of the Yatra in English?
Yatra, journey.
Yes. So how this journey happened?
Right.
From Ketaki Narayan to Bharathi. We want to know that journey.
It's a very fun thing because I was feeling very low once upon a time. Okay, like maybe before happening Yatra, I was working. I was doing one Marathi film, and I was happy on the sets. But once I'm back to the room,
Okay.
I'll keep thinking that there's something good to should happen to me, and I'm just waiting for that one right project and things like that. I was like sometimes those thoughts come in our mind, no? So that was coming in my mind, and then when I finished shooting of that film and I came back to Pune.
Okay.
I got a call from the casting director, and he saw my Instagram profile and he called me and he said, "Ki this, I got your number from Navneet Ranga.
Okay.
He's a casting director in Mumbai. We are casting for this film, so are you available?" I'm like, "Oh, yes, of course I'm available. Just give me some time. Let me do some research about this character and all." Then I read about Vyas Bharathi Garu, and then I came for a look test. They had given me an audition script. I by heart that, and I understood the meaning of each and every word and how I will say it in Marathi. I prepared it
Okay.
accordingly to in Telugu, and then I came here, and then we done with the look test, and then I got the role.
Wow.
Yes, but apart from that, like though it's a partial biopic of Jagan Mohan Reddy, but it is also his story is also full of very important people like Vijayamma, Bharati, Sudhakar Reddy Garu. So these people are also very important in his life and making the to take the story ahead. So I realized that Bharati's character is not just a CM's wife.
Yes.
I mean, it is so. She also has an emotional graph, and she also have a start and end, and there is there is lot happening in her own life, and it's quite a turmoil, emotional turmoil. So I really like that character for that reason that she's a housewife, she is a mother, she is a daughter-in-law, she is a daughter, but above all, she is herself and she is turning into a businesswoman and taking care of not only her family but the families of so many people in the like employees and taking care of the business.
Yes.
So this is an example for so many housewomen, right? I mean, for me also, I mean, you might be at the very lowest of your point, but you can reach to the highest also at the same time if you work on it and if you fight back at that very moment. And as I said, like when I was
Yes.
thinking
Yes. Yes.
very low that I'm doing this film but I need something more, I need something really great. And during that time Yatra came, because and then they saw my previous work and everything and they thought that no, she can pull this character
Okay.
nicely.
Great. So are you met Vice Bharati Garu?
I didn't meet,
Oh,
but I really want to meet her.
great.
We didn't want to bother them because it was a film and they all are so busy people and doing their own work. So we didn't want to bother them for our selfishness,
Okay.
Okay,
But it's definitely a great challenge for you as an actor
definitely,
because
definitely.
because as an audience we don't know how they prepare, how they manifest, and
Yeah.
how they talk. And
Right.
how do you know these all?
So all these things, I was doing my research. So I was watching Bharti Garu's videos day and night. I was not watching anything else. I'll just keep on watching her videos. And like after some time, my mother, like she was like, "Are you Bharati Garu or are you Ketaki? Who is talking to me right now?" So she was like this. They like just come out of it if the shoot is done. So I was watching the videos and I also was talking to a lot of people. Like, of course, I spoke to my director, Mahi Garu. I spoke to the ADs. I spoke to Makeup Dada. I also spoke to some acquaintances, like some people who are closer to the family, to understand more about what is exactly happening. I mean, of course, we have Bharti Garu's one image, which is a social image, and
Yes.
we look up to her as a leader, like a businesswoman. But at the same time, what is exactly inside her, like what is her core, what is the core of that character, is very important to know. And I also know that that they used to sit on a table, and though it was such a difficult situation, they never cried in front of each other, like Vijayamma and Bharti Garu. And they used to go to respective like rooms and then used to cry because they just wanted to be stronger in front of each other. So all these things are so important, just to these minute detailings. Even I got to know when I went to Puluvendula, I went there. So all those ammas and like all those local aunties and grannies, they used to come, old people used to come and kiss my forehead, hug me, give me water, chai, and like so much of love. And then I understood the intensity of Bharati Garu's character more. And Yeah, so this was the preparation I was doing, and I was feeling very overwhelming when I went to Pulivendula.
As a actor, you accepted all the audience as a YS Bharathi girl in Yatra too. And it's really a big compliment and big support and big success for you as an actor.
Is
But
it?
how do you handle these all? Because as an actor, for every role you challenged for this. But how do you take these all challenges for to becoming a future a big star or anything?
I don't know about future big star or something. Uh, because when I got Bharati's character, I was like, these people are believing me to do this role. Okay, I can. I mean, now you know my energy,
Yes.
right? I'm like little bit like a spontaneous,
Yes,
and
yes.
like I like to go around and like I always have this pumped up energy. So. But I felt like they believe that I can do it. But more than that, I should be prepared, and I should believe that I can do this. And that started happening. Like the more and more I started watching the video, I started knowing, understanding what is happening with the character in the film and in the story basically, and discussing a lot with our director Mahi Garu. That really helped. I mean, all these inputs and everything. Like he also told me the same thing, that you don't have to pretend what is her social images. You just find out who she is, what is her real nature is, what she wants, what she would like to do in the life, whom she will support, whom she will not support, what are her values and what are her morals. So those all things really helped me. And for me, it was a challenge because it was a non-fictional character. And I didn't do anything non-fictional before, so for me it was a challenge, and that too in a different language film, not even in my mother tongue. So, but how do I prepare myself? I don't have a particular process. I mean, I don't use only one process and I know that this works for me. So, for example, we were doing a scene, me and Jiva, and it was a very emotional scene. I really loved that scene in the film, where Jiva talks about the car and the father, and he has to cry and he is emotionally talking about the memory of his car and his father. And in that moment, I went to my memory lane where I was thinking about my father used to drop me to school on MAT, and how in Akola, in our village, in our city, and how he used to take me from this road to that road, what we used to talk, and I used to hold him like this, looking here and there, and it was. And I miss that time now, and I miss going on MAT with my father. So I was thinking about that memory lane, and then and tears rolled down. So that is, but I still haven't found my own space, and star and everything, that is in people's hand actually. That is not in my hand whether I'll be a star or not. If people like my work, if they see my efforts, they will start loving me, and then maybe they'll make me star. And you know what? My birth name is Taramati.
Wow. As an actor, how much risk for you for doing a non-fictional character? But because when the movie released and it will be succeeded, still some of the audience feels like you are in still the real YS Bharati.
Right.
And some technicians also feels like from the industry also.
Yeah.
But how do you erase that the non-fictional character? This is the
Correct.
example is just a role.
Right. So basically, I think tomorrow if I get PV Sindhu's character, so I will do that character, like, because she's a real life person. But you can't typecast me as a badminton player.
Yes.
So same like about this film, even if I look like YS Bharati, but luckily by God's grace, I have got my parents' features. So I can turn into a Bengali, a Gujarati, I can turn into anything. And I think any good filmmaker will not see whether she looks like Bharati or not. Firstly, he will see the performance, whether she can act or not. And I think I have done my genuine efforts, like I have given my genuine efforts while playing Bharati. So I don't think so. I'll get typecasted.
So one more thing, and you also look like similar to PV Sindhu guy. So can we expect? Anything in future?
Let's hope.
I think the talks are in the.
No, but let's manifest that.
Great, and we're also manifest that.
Yes.
So, in Telugu industry particularly, there is more regular commercial heroines, and also heroines are only for the duet songs or for glamorous role. But what you expect from Telugu industry?
I would love to do such character roles which has dynamics, which has depth, and I mean I can mold into anything. I'm just like a water.
Okay.
Like you took me anywhere, I'll go there. Like I'm that kind of actor. I mean I'm also a director's actor, but also I do think a lot. Like I'm a very bad thinker. Like I keep on thinking on characters. So from Telugu, I don't know. I mean, maybe more movies, more good stories like such. And Bharati's character, as we said, it's not just a wife's character. She has so much of depth in her, in this character, in this movie. So accordingly, I'm looking forward for some really good filmmakers like Raja Mauli sir or the Mahanati director. I love that film so much. I love Kirti Suresh in that film. So something like that, I would love to do it. And I'm a performer. Like you have to, bet on me.
Okay, great. But definitely a biopic film for an actor, it's really a blessing. For instance, filmography. But how do you take that when a biopic you are doing it?
So basically, it is a biopic of Jagan Mohan Reddy, as I said. But at the same time, a Vijayamma and a Bharathi and some other characters, without them, his story won't go ahead. And what I see, I don't see that how much screen time I have in the film, or where I'm sitting and how I'm looking. I don't get into that thing. What I feel, what my character doing in the story, is it important? Is she doing something or not doing something? And when I got to know that she, when the crisis came in the family, she was the one who stood by. She went and fought, and she also took care of the employees' family along with her family. For me, immediately that characters become important, because metamorphosis is also happening with the character in the real life.
But as an actor, you are doing different films and different roles. But how do you exit from that role? Because, for example, you are doing Yatra too as an YS Bhartiga, and you learned also how she walk, how she dress, and how do you exit from that role, non-fiction role to and that regular personal life?
That is also like it takes time. Like going into the character, sometimes it's easy, but getting out. I told you, na, my mother asked me, "Are you Bharati or are you Ketaki now? Who is speaking to me?" So that happens. I mean, I don't know. That process also. I mean, it takes time, but slowly it happens. I don't know. I haven't observed myself. Next time I'll observe how I'm coming out of that character.
Okay. So finally, we want to know about the director and what is his suggestions for you, and you got from the director
Exactly.
for your for your role mainly.
Firstly, I said thank you to him when he said, okay, we are looking for this character, and I said, I mean, I'm very thankful that you are even thinking, because I'm not even working in Telugu, right?
Yes.
So just that thinking about this girl can do it. He said, no, you have to give your 100%. You have to give your 100%, and just come prepared. He sent me a audition script, and I came here. We did the look test, and the moment I got into the costume of Bharati, everybody started looking at me like, oh, she is Bharati. Like everybody felt that she's our Bharati. And even my DOP, Madhi Garu, he zoomed that photo of look test, and he pointed on my eyes, and he said, everything is here in your eyes, so you must use it. And with Mahi sir, we sat together, we read the entire script. Then we found out what is needed, what we can more add from Bharati's side, and where the graph of the Bharati's character going in the film, because there are a lot of things happening in this film. But he also, even though it's not the main character, but still he gave enough amount of time to me to explain how important this character is. So and also he is very calm person. Like whenever he wants to tell you something on set, he will come and very quietly he'll tell that we want to do this in the scene, in this scene. So all the best. And I'm like, okay, thank you. So yeah, it was fun working with him, and I'm looking forward to work with him.
Great. And we're also eagerly waiting for the Yatra 2 movie release.
Mhm.
And anyways, how much you are nervous or are you excited for the movie release?
I am nervous. I am very nervous. Because this is a full-fledged, I mean, for me, like, it's a new industry altogether, right? So I just hope that people will love whatever I have done, and if they want to see me more, then make it a hit.
Okay, great. And that confident we also want.
Yes.
Definitely. And before we can conclude, can we play a small rapid fire? But I have some Telugu rhymes. Just
Okay.
repeat it. After okay?
Okay.
I think it's kids rhymes, okay? Kids rhymes.
Okay.
When they're in LKG,
Okay.
they're learning this.
Okay.
Chitti Chilakamma.
చిట్టి చిలకమ్మ
Wow. Great. And అమ్మ కొట్టిందా?
అమ్మ కుట్టిందా,
తోటకెళ్ళావా?
తోటకెళ్ళావా,
పండు తెచ్చావా?
పండు తెచ్చావా,
గూట్లో పెట్టావా?
గూట్లో పెట్టావా,
గుటుక్కుమన్నావా?
గుట్టుకుమన్నావా.
Wow. You are such a great. And one more thing. బుజ్జి మేక బుజ్జి మేక
బుజ్జి మేక బుజ్జి మేక
ఏడకెళ్తివి?
యారకెళ్తేవి,
రాజుగారి తోటలోన మేతకెళ్తిని.
రాజుగారి తోటకెళ్ళ మాతకెళ్ళి,
రాజుగారి తోటలోన
రాజుగారి తోటలోన
ఏమి చూస్తివి?
ఏమి చూస్తివి,
రాణిగారి పూల చెట్లు సొగసు చూస్తిని.
రాణిగారి పూల
పూల చెట్ల సొగసు చూస్తిని.
సొగసు చూస్తిని.
Ah.
Dude, you should meet me every day. You teach me Telugu. This is all I want. All these tongue twisters in Telugu.
And finally, we can go to the rapid fire. Who is your favorite actor?
Nagarjuna.
Wow. Great. Why and which film?
Criminal.
Oh, wow. So next, whom you want to work with in Telugu actors?
There are many. Like everybody. I want to work with Mahesh Babu sir, Prabhas garu, Devarkonda garu, Allu Arjun garu, Kineni Naga Chaitanya garu, and I also want to work with Kirti Suresh. Yeah.
One word about Mahesh Babu garu.
Charming,
Okay. Prabhas garu.
dashing.
Next, Allu Arjun garu.
What is that?
Taggedele.
Yeah, what is it?
Taggedele.
Taggedele.
Next, Junior NTR garu.
Junior NTR garu. Powerhouse.
Wow. Power star Pawan Kalyan garu.
Power, yes.
Great. So, which favorite actors you love the most?
Vijaya Shanti.
Wow.
I love her. Because I used to watch films in childhood, and I
Wow.
always wanted to play that kind of character who
Great.
can save woman and all that.
And we definitely expect another Vijay Shanti from you also.
Yeah, I just hope.
Any something in modern actors, anything now?
I like Kirti Suresh because of Mahanati. When I watched Mahanati, I was in awe with her performance.
So how do you enjoy your day when you are holiday?
I do a lot of sketching. I read books and watch film, or I talk to my parents, or I do generally I do Iyengar yoga.
Okay.
I like to cook, so sometimes I mean, when I don't have maid, I cook. I do meditation, and what else I do? And sometimes I'm very lazy, then I don't do anything. I just do binge watching.
That
and
is the big work.
Netflixing.
Great. So from Telugu industry, for which film you are eagerly waiting?
Which film? Yatra.
Wow. And still you are thinking. Which film? Okay. Anyways, final question. Favorite director from Telugu industry?
I have worked with, of course, Mahi
Mahi.
garu. So right now he is my favorite
Okay.
one. But I would like to work with Rajamouli sir. I mean, of course, the kind of films he's making, it is like every actor, I'm sure, that wants to work with them. And even the director of Mahanati,
Nag Ashwin garu.
Nag Ashwin garu.
And
Yes.
he's doing now Prabhas garu. He's doing one film with Prabhas garu.
Okay, they have
Project K.
Project K. Okay.
Okay.
My name is Ketaki. I must.
So I think it's a
should
Project
be
K.
there in that.
I think Nagashwin got to reach Project K. Right. Anyways, and what expressions you want to get from the audience when they are watching your role in Yatra 2 finally?
It's a film of inspiration. It's a film of a fighter, I feel. And it's a film of a real people. So I just hope that we will get a lot of love from people after watching it. And there is never an end in general, like in life. And you can start from the scratch and again you can reach to the top. So this is, and it's, so people should get that from the film.
Great, and wish you all the success.
Thank
And
you.
we are eagerly waiting for Yatra 2.
Thank you
And
so
for your
much.
future projects in Telugu industry mainly.
Yes, that project came. Just tell them what.
And definitely many more projects are on the way for
Thank
you.
Okay.
And I think so. Wish
Yes.
you all the success. The
Yeah.
audience also eagerly waiting for your role. And
Thank
how
you.
do you perform and how do you handle this role?
Right.
Anyways, it's really nice talking with you.
Same here. Same here.
యా గాయస్ దిస్ అండ్ ఈ రోజు మనం అయితే ఈ విధంగా ఈ చిట్ చాట్ని అయితే కంప్లీట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అండ్ మీరందరూ కూడా తప్పకుండా యాత్ర 2 సినిమా రిలీజ్ అయినప్పుడు థియేటర్లోనే సినిమాని చూసి ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి. సో మరొక మంచి ఇంటర్వ్యూతో మళ్ళీ మనందరం కలుసుకుందాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.